Well, hello all. Weekend. I think the pink barrio will stay inside on the weekends. It's just safer that way. Now, we have a national emergency here in the U.S. going on. Trump, the orange man here in the U.S., the leader of one of the most populated countries on the planet, but yet he says that this country needs to be liberated. Precisely Michigan, Virginia, and Minnesota. He put that out there on the 18th. Then his followers, the orange idiots, came out and started blocking hospitals. Let's go over to the board. You can't even make this shit up if you tried. So pro-Trump protesters blocked hospital entries. What the F? In Michigan, every entrance of the Sparrow Hospital was blocked. No workers could get in or out. No emergency crews could get in or out. Anybody that needed emergency help, well, that's just too bad for them. After Trump encouraged them, waves of protest launched by right-wing groups. Let's look at this video.
People, I have something to say. I work for Sparrow Hospital. How can I do my job if y'all idiots are blocking up the ways to get to the hospital? There are people dying every minute. And you guys, Trump supporters, want to block up everything and don't care about nobody else. What if it was your mother? What if it was your father? What if your infant son or daughter gets sick because you decide to go around and open up the windows so your kids and your family members can hang their heads out the window to support something that you have no business to do? This is ridiculous. It is unfair for the people that have to go to work every single day, especially in the hospital, to do their job. If y'all don't take y'all asses home, this is what I'm mad about. All y'all want to sit down there and pump your horn, hang out the window, throw your flag out, because y'all don't like what somebody told y'all to do? Y'all some idiots. Total idiots. I can't do my job. I can't help anybody because y'all decide to block up every entranceway to get to the hospital. What kind of sense does that make? Y'all some idiots. And if y'all don't take y'all asses home and get out in the cold so we can get through this pandemic, really, I'm sorry to rant, but I got a job to do. And you guys are not letting me do my job. And I'm pissed. Because if one of my family members gets sick, and I gotta bring that test in, I can't get the test in because y'all got the roads blocked.
So, the orange man in the White House here in the U.S. says that he will reopen the nation based on science. Well, his science is certainly different than everyone else's science. Let's go find out what actual science says about reopening any country at this time. A new study by the American Association for the Advancement of Science, social distancing until 2022 is what they're recommending. They even question, is there immunity to this virus at all? It is not known. The COVID virus may spread over the next 5 years at the worst case scenario. Look at the total cases. Now, in these graphs, do you see anywhere where we're flattening off or making the curve flatter or even going down? Look at the total deaths. They're still climbing. So the orange man is calling it Operation Open Up the U.S. What a nut. He is going to end up with massive infections throughout the middle of the country. Are we about to witness a second historical failure of leadership from the orange man? So some French researchers have found some more information on this disease and how we're nowhere even near the end of this thing. We're years away, according to what's happening just in the US alone. French researchers have found high temperatures ineffective against coronavirus. This has cast doubt on the suggestions that the threat will subside in the summer. The virus survived 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It took 15 minutes of 197.6 degrees Fahrenheit to kill the virus. Now, many of the doctors and nurses and hospitals and medical centers around the U.S. are screaming that we do not have enough ventilators, masks, gloves, or of protective equipment. But Trump promises to sell 1,000 ventilators to Mexico. Trump is saying that there's excessive quarantines going on throughout the U.S. So, do you guys think that this whole thing's a hoax still, and that there really isn't any virus at all? Unfortunately, it looks like about half of the U.S. will have to die before they really understand how dangerous the Orange Man really is.